Late Night Health continues. We're talking about hope, and this is perfect for the new year. Pia was telling me that there are 750,000 people with cerebral palsy, and after a couple of years, people just tend to give up. There are no therapies, there are no techniques that people are aware of that can maintain and even restore function. Am I right about that, Pia? That your techniques, combined with the doctor, can actually restore function, bodily function?
Absolutely. It's sort of the common perception is that, you can't make progress beyond a certain point, but we are clearly showing that progress, a lot of progress is possible, at any time. There's not a lot of expectation for children to continue to make progress. It's basically, expectation is that for the first 4 to 7 years they make progress, and beyond that it's either plateau or decline. And so that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I think we're proving that doesn't have to be that way. And what we do here is not complicated therapy. We don't have big machines. It's basically it's an approach that just works.
And will this work for adults as well? Have you tried it on any adults with CP?
Yep. I've had a 49-year-old gentleman who came to see me, and he also, he was absolutely debilitated with pain, which is what happens over time for people with cerebral palsy. And he went home and was a lot better, and had a program that he's still doing. I think it's been 3 or 4 years, and I still hear from him occasionally. So it's never too late.
Wow, that is really something else. What about other disorders, muscular disorders? Will this work for that? Has it been tried on other things, muscular dystrophy, Parkinson's, and other issues like that?
Yeah, absolutely. We are working with children too with other neurological disorders mostly. But if you think about like muscle problems, muscle weakness, that also, the same approach should be done, creating alignment, and then that will allow people to activate their muscles and strengthen their muscles much easier. So it is an approach that would work for most things, I believe.
We're talking with Dr. Pia Stampa, the principal owner of Step by Step Pediatric Physical Therapy in Rochester, New York. That was the home of Kodak, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought that cerebral palsy was a degenerative disease. You're saying it can be stopped.
It is not. It doesn't have to be a degenerative disease. It's basically a static brain injury that happens, around the time of birth, or shortly thereafter, and that injury doesn't change, but the effects on the body in terms of changes in muscle tone and weakness is what over time causes orthopedic problems, for example, which then causes pain down the line. But if the right intervention can be done early, then you can prevent some of these issues that otherwise happen. But it has to be, done. I mean, ideally, right from the start.
You're from Denmark. Would this program be covered in Denmark versus a lot of insurances will not cover more than a half hour, maybe an hour of therapy a week?
Yes, it is very likely that it would. They would look very much at the effect of the intervention and see if it works. It would be very likely be covered. I can't say for sure because I'm in the United States.
Right.
You are, a lot of children with cerebral palsy get services through schools, and again, it's they will qualify for services only so far. So children with mild and moderate CP often get cut from therapy, and then they can't even get therapy through insurance.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for spending some time with us. We really appreciate it. We're talking about a natural and holistic approach to cerebral palsy, and of course using the AlynMed product. Thank you very much. By the way, we'll have a picture and a link on our website to Pia's website, which is Step-by-Step Pediatric. It's sbstherapycenter.com, sbstherapycenter.com. All right, Pia, thank you very much. Coming up next, it's going to be the Daryl and Mark time. We're going to talk about the new year and season's greetings. Don't go away. More coming up as Late Night Health continues. Pia, happy holidays to you.
You too. Thank you so much. I really